with their minds. Some people use their flying ability to drive. It would be a shame if they didn't deliver food at this speed, but Ellie is something else. She's 28 years old and her powers haven't awakened yet. That's why every time she looks for a job, the interviewer ruthlessly eliminates her. Even her boyfriend is always ignoring her. When she came back from the toilet, the boyfriend actually opened the window and flew away from the 20th floor. Nevertheless, but Ellie still thinks she might be a late bloomer. When she sees a stray cat, she'll kindly bring it home. When she came back, she bumped into her roommate Tom. He's playing Superman in his tights. Ellie couldn't help but tease him. "You don't look like Superman. You look like a vacuum-packed puppet." She even took out her mobile phone to take a picture. Tom saw that Ellie was going to make a fool of him. He immediately used his superpower to turn back the clock. As the camera rewinds frame by frame, soon it was 1 minute ago. Tom took off his cloak in a hurry. Maybe it's because the tights are too small. He couldn't get it off for a long time. When Ellie opened the door and walked in, he immediately ran into the bathroom and closed the door.
"Don't come in. I'm masturbating,"
and avoided an embarrassing situation. On this night, Ellie came to attend her younger sister's 18th birthday. This meant that her younger sister was about to unlock new skills. Everyone looked at her with anticipation. Her mother made her use her powers to turn the TV on. Lisa couldn't wait to wave her hand as hard as she could, but there was no response. Father told her to try with her mind. Lisa tried again, but there was still no change. Mother rushed to reassure her that superpowers didn't necessarily have to be awakened on her birthday, or maybe it'll unlock in a few days. But Ellie's heart was glad that someone else was finally as ordinary as she was. But she wasn't happy for a few seconds. Lisa was opening the fridge and accidentally pulled the door down. Turns out her superpower is Hercules. Lisa was trying to show off her powers. She actually lifted the couch and her mother with one hand. This made Ellie feel lost again. She left angrily with a bottle of champagne. She wanted to talk to her boyfriend about her grievances, only to find a beautiful blonde sitting at home. It left her momentarily at a loss as to what to do. Ellie thought it was his new girlfriend, but the boy denied it.
"Well, if it's not a date, it's no harm in joining, right?"
And so the three of them began to share a meal together. After eating and drinking, Jack actually flew with the blonde in his arms. That's something Ellie's never had before. This time, she's going to let Jack take her flying, too, but Jack says she's too heavy to fly.
Maybe next time?
Oh, come on.
It's kind of hard work. You need to think about load bearing.
Load bearing.
But the blonde was clearly heavier than Ellie. At Ellie's insistent request, Jack reluctantly took Ellie up into the sky, but the romance of the flight was gone. In the end, the boy dropped her off on the road and flew off in a hurry. Lost, Ellie called her long-dead father to complain. She wanted to know why she didn't have powers, but on the other end of the line was her best friend, Kelly. Kylie's superpower is psychic, so Ellie often asked her to help her talk to her father. With her father's encouragement, he finally came to the clinic to explore